All right, as you can see, David switched the animals yesterday, but he just left the hay on the ground for the animals to soil them. Didn't bother moving this cage at all to protect the hay that was on the ground so the goats would not soil it. And he has yet to hay fork any of it into the other deal, like I asked. I had to do it, of course. I have to do everything. Or I would say I have to do 90% of everything and pay 100% of the bills. Does that make sense? And buy 100% of the food. So I'm not buying any more food. From now on, as long as David's here, he's going to buy the food. I don't care. I'm done with that. Because I'm selling all the animals. Except for the cats. I did actually go buy cat food. But I'm not telling him. I'm not telling him that I bought cat food. Because he needs to pay some bills around here. He ain't paid squat. Hardly. Since he's been here. And he don't do squat. He just blows up our group text like he did just now, making it look like he's doing stuff. So other people potentially think he's actually doing stuff. But everybody in the group text knows he's full of shit. Which is kind of funny. So more or less just kind of proves my point. To the people in the group. One of the persons in the group is like, I don't know what he's trying to prove. You know, it's like, why is he all of a sudden trying to make it look like he's doing stuff? Every single day he sends something to the group text because he knows you're pissed off at him and you're going to get rid of him. It's like, yeah, he's just trying to make himself look good. He's scared. See, she doesn't think he's affected because he walks around and acts like nothing's wrong. And she's like, you know, I can see how this is affecting you, how stressed out you are. Last week I got sick because of the stress. And I was overworking myself while being stressed out and sick. And he goes around and tells everybody that he does all the work and I do nothing when I come home. And he's running around acting like everything's fine, no problems, even though he talks trash on me behind my back. Well, you might say I'm talking trash on him too now, but I'm not doing it behind his back per se. It's here for the world to see, all the evidence, because that's what I see all I'm doing right now is documenting the evidence of the fact that when I come home I have to do the work that he's supposed to be doing, that he claims he's doing, and he ain't doing. And he claims I'm not doing anything. Well, here's my evidence. Here's my evidence. Not that I have anything to prove. It's my land. It's my shit. It's my responsibility. But it's his responsibility too. He claims that a third of these goats are his. Yet he pays no bills. He doesn't buy any food. He doesn't take care of them. He lets them die. He lets my goats die. He just doesn't care. I don't know what his problem is. I keep trying to figure it out. He's just... I don't know what his problem is. I just can't figure it out. He acts like he cares, or he talks like he cares, but he really doesn't. He should be a politician. So, okay, I got that done. Next, I'm going to hay fork this And then, oh, I already had a T-post back here. I got a couple T-posts back here now. I got to work on this fencing. And I got to bring rocks over here to this hole, like I asked David to do, to keep the ghosts from getting out. Because this is way too high. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And then put some rocks in here. My mom and my nephew's here today, so they'll help probably with the rocks. My nephew probably not, but my mom will help. Garrett's still a kid. He likes to have fun, but he does do a little bit of work, more than David does, it seems like sometimes. But you know, David's like a 6-year-old trapped in a 57-year-old's body. He doesn't want to take any responsibilities. That's his biggest problem, I think. He just doesn't want to be accountable or responsible for anything. Must be nice. I don't know how I could live. I couldn't live like that though. You know, I just couldn't do it. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna shovel or fork some of this hay in here. And maybe this weekend I'll work on the goat house. What the fork? That does not look like goat poop. That is fresh. That is not goat poop. So there's a dog or something coming in here. The neighbor does have a pit bull. Could maybe be theirs, but I don't know. But she seems to be nice. I don't think she's gonna hurt anything, except maybe the chickens or the cats. That's the only thing I worry about. But anyway, but I know the goats are getting out in that corner, so I'm gonna fix that probably next weekend. And hope I don't think I'll get to it this weekend, but I gotta put some more layers on this here goat house. I've got 1 or 2 roof pieces that I need for this. And then I'm gonna build up the walls for the second layer. And yeah, this one is an experiment. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. Not that I'm gonna probably need it soon, because I'm not gonna have any goats for too long if I sell them all. But who knows? I'm thinking about keeping like maybe 3 or 4. Keep my red Kiko, my dark brown Kiko. I'm gonna sell the other Kikos. And I've got 4 or 5 buck babies, so I might keep those. David's trying to claim one of them, so any of them that David tries to claim, I'll probably just sell it so that I don't have to worry about fighting over him with it. But like Trig's baby, for example, Trigger, I might sell him, even though I want to keep him. I might sell him. But I actually got a new favorite buck baby. We'll see how he turns out, but I mean, I just like him because of his look and his character. But he's still a baby, so we'll see how he turns out. So anyhow, Mimi wants my attention. She's like, you work too much. I need some loving. I need some loving. I know, I don't pay much attention to you anymore. I work too much. Anyways, once I get some of the basics done, then I can relax. I got a lunch meeting with this girl who might be my possible, maybe future, soon-to-be business partner, and David Ray's replacement. So we'll see. She won't actually live here. She is going to be renting a house or apartment somewhere near. She's looking at a few places until we're able to do something. Yep, and here comes David. Okay, bye. Yeah. They were having fun headbutting and wrestling. It looked like they were wrestling anyways. Goats are funny. Animals are funny. Funny. I'm glad you survived that pit bull. She's like, yeah, I was up in a tree. I waited till we went home. She went home. Alright, well, I guess David rotated the goats too early. That's why he came down. He didn't actually come down to help me. He came down to inform me he rotated the goats a week early. Which, yeah, I wasn't paying attention either. But I look at the calendar before I do it. And yeah, he was correct. They weren't supposed to be rotated till tomorrow. I mean, next week. End. So he did help me by moving the cage back over here so that I could cover up the hay thingy so they wouldn't soil it. And then when I said something about them already soiling it from like, what was it, last weekend I think I was home, I moved the cage, or maybe the weekend before that, I can't remember. I got it on video. But I have on the trail cam where one of the goats was on top of it, and basically it pooped on it. And so I was like, that's why we got to put a cage around it. And I told David, and he's like, blah blah blah. He just blew it off like it's not a big deal. Like, let them eat their own poop and pee. I don't know what his problem is. Goats will not eat their own pooped on and peed on hay. But he's not paying the bill. What does he care? So next time he says we need hay, I'm like, well, you got money, go buy some. So, and I'm gonna make him pay me back for 1/3 of the hay because he doesn't seem to care, and he claims 1/3 of the goats are his. When really he only has 3 goats left. He killed pretty much the rest of them. And he didn't want Trig. He wanted to just put her down. And my mom wanted to save her. So, she's pretty much my mom's goat. So Trigger is pretty much my mom's goat too. So, if I keep any of my Nigerian females or whatever, it'll be her because she's technically my mom's now. I mean, I paid the bill, but she's the one who wanted to save her life. I was kind of neutral, but basically my thing was, if it's not too expensive, we'll save her life, and it was only $50. So it's like, cool. Well, it was more than that, but that was the cost of the amputation. See, and I didn't even put the bucket back where it belongs. He just hooks it on the thing. He's so lazy. And so now he's probably back up front in the greenhouse playing on his computer or his phone, talking to these foreign women, thinking he's going to find a young foreign bride who's going to bear him more children. He's 57 years old. He's lazy. He won't work. He has no money. He has no assets. He's a liability himself. Yet he thinks he's going to find a young foreign bride to bear him children. It costs about $10,000 to bring a woman over here from another country. And of course, he likes Filipinas. And he ain't got $10,000. He wants them to pay their own way over here. And they're like, fork that. So that's why he's probably never going to find a woman. Because he's an idiot. Oh yeah, I could put this over in the hay box, or nest boxes. Well, that's for eggs. I'm gonna leave it in here for eggs. Yeah, I do more work the 2 days that I'm home than he does the whole week that I'm gone. This scary cat. Hey, she's broody too. Broody tooty. Looks like somebody's been in here, sitting. Is this new? Nope. Quit growling at me. We got 3 new eggs in there. What are you sitting on? Is this a new one? Yep. They're barking at me because I'm messing with the eggs. Okay. I didn't take any. Not yet. So it looks like she might be broody too. That's cool. So if Yiska comes and gets the chickens, she'll be happy that we got a handful of broodies. Still, I already sold one broody to what's her face, Deb. But yeah. But yeah, we got a bunch of them that want to be or think they are or act like they are broody. All right, today's gonna be a decent day. I'm gonna burn my burn barrel stuff today. I guess I get started on that next, and then I'll go work on the fence, because since David moved them back to the first goat yard, there's a spot where they can get out, and I gotta fix that. You know, forget it. I'm gonna do that now. And then I'll do the burn barrels. Or have my mom do the burn barrels. She's down here. There's my T-post pounder, my wires. I can't find my favorite fencing tool, but this one's pretty decent. Especially if you got weaker hands, this gives you more leverage. Get out of there, dum-dum. The other one's smaller and easier to work with, getting in the tight spots. But this one's got longer handles, so it's got more leverage, so it's a really good one. So anyways, all right, bye.